Welcome to Midday on this Monday. Our first guest joining us are these two lovely ladies to talk about a fundraising gala coming up in support of the Wig Bank at Royal Inland Hospital. We have Shelley Battistella joining us from La Dolce Vita Day Spa. Thanks for being here, Shelley. And we also have Kareen Genshorik joining us, the Executive Assistant for Gateway Casinos and Entertainment, Cascades Casinos. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
As we've had you on the show before, Kareen, I think, but this is for a really special reason. It's called an Evening of Giving, and I'm just going to start by asking you, maybe Shelley, you can start us off. What is this fundraiser, and sort of how did it come to be?
This fundraiser is for the community to give back to RIH in the Wig Bank, because so many of us have had, myself included, have gone to the Wig Bank, have utilized the wigs, the hair accessories from there at no cost. But the problem with our Wig Bank is that, unfortunately, it really needed a pick-me-up. It needed to be, more wigs needed to be purchased, more headpieces, and so that has to be done by our community, unfortunately. So that is why we decided to do this fundraiser.
Yeah, and last year was the first one.
Right. It was.
And this year, of course, it's happening on March 9th at Atlas Steak and Fish. And it's really was obviously a no-brainer for you either, Kareen, to host this up there.
Yeah, we love it. And it's the restaurant, the food is outstanding. The room is absolutely stunning. So there's no need to spend the funds that we're raising on decorating and making a beautiful space. It just already is. So it seemed like a perfect solution to that part of it. The Wig Bank has been at RIH since 2009, and they've had over 200 patients go through and use the services. So it's definitely something that we need to have. People in the community that have gone through this themselves or have a loved one who's gone through it know the value of looking good while you're going through the process and the treatment process. So we really want to be able to help with that, and it's going to be great.
Yeah. What do you think that means to have people have, I mean, you know from firsthand experience, but just to have that that feeling when you're going through something so life-changing and traumatic, to have that sort of one little piece that really holds you together and makes you still feel like you.
Exactly. I think that's what's so important, is the fact that if you can go to the Wig Bank and put on something that makes you feel normal, bring you back down to being normal again, because I think going through the process, it's just overwhelming. So being able to put on a wig that just makes you familiar for your family and friends, and so you don't go out and feel that everyone is perhaps looking at you differently. I think that's so important.
Yeah. So you'll have a lot of wigs. I know that there's an auction. There's all sorts of things happening that night, and it's gonna be really neat to see all those wigs, right?
Yes, we auction off 10 wigs. So
it's a live auction. So it's really fun. He's like wearing his cowboy hat.
Wig.
And then all the wigs, of course, go back to RIH, and with the proceeds, we purchase more wigs and more hair accessories.
And they're pretty stylish, right?
Beautiful.
They
These
are
wigs?
beautiful.
Yeah. Kareen, I want to ask you too, just a little bit about the caregiver part of it, or maybe Shelley as well. I know that this is a really big part of this year's event.
It is.
It's focusing, of course, on people who are going through cancer, but also their families.
Right.
Yeah. How important is that to recognize them on that night?
I think it's key. One of our speakers is going to be the husband of a woman who went through the process, and he's going to give a completely different perspective of what it is to go through and watch somebody you really love going through this process. Last year we were able to raise enough funds to do renovations at the Wig Bank, and so now instead of just being a small little room with a little box of wigs, now it's actually got a beautiful mirror and a comfortable chair and beautiful carpet, and it's just really exciting that you can make a space for people going through it and their families to sit and relax and make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely. We have some pictures, I think, from last year.
Oh.
So there's a wig.
Yep, that's the one that table bought.
Yes.
Yep.
See, everyone looks, oh, Shelley.
There's
This is Shelley. Look how beautiful she is, everyone. Yes. Oh, fantastic. So it's people from all over the community. Anyone can go, right?
That's right, yeah. Lots and lots of
And there's the check presentation from Royal Inland, or to Royal Inland
RIH,
Hospital. Yes, to the hospital. And of course, a huge thing for the foundation, which we'll talk to Heidi Coleman from the foundation in a couple of weeks. But how much are you hoping to raise this year? Do you have a dollar figure?
It would be nice if we could beat what we did last year.
And
it
what was that?
Just shy of $10,000.
Awesome.
So we would like to do that again. BCLC is very, very supportive of the event as well. So it's great to have them come on board and be part of it. We'll see how we do.
So how can people get tickets? I know you're doing so well with tickets. We've already talked about this.
Yeah,
we talked about
we
this
are
the other
doing
day.
very well. So.
Yeah, so tickets are selling great. And then if people do still want to get tickets, how can they do that, Shelley?
On Ticket Rocket.
Okay.
And then they can search for an evening of giving, and then it's very straightforward from there.
And how much are tickets for everyone out there?
So tickets are $150. It's a 5-course dinner, including wine, and then of course we've got some fantastic prices that we're very excited about. And then $50 from every ticket that's purchased is donated to RIH Foundation, directly to the foundation, and guests can get receipts, tax receipts for that, so it's not a problem at all.
Fantastic. There's the information there. They have a Facebook page, but of course we've got the website where you can get the tickets to this fantastic event, an evening of giving on March 9th. Starts at 6 p.m. and Ticket Rocket is where you can get your tickets. Make sure you do support this. This is going to be a fantastic evening, and I think it's really just going to start to grow from here. Like, this is only the second year, and it's already you're already doing so well with sales.
We're very excited.
Yeah, wonderful. For a great cause. And I think a lot of people don't know what the Wake Bank really is about, so this is really a nice educational piece too.
Very much so.
Thanks, ladies.
Thanks,
Thank you.
And we will be joined by Atlas in a couple of weeks as well. We'll have a little menu tasting maybe, and give you a little sneak peek as to what's on the menu that way, and we'll talk with the Royal Inland Hospital Foundation as well. So we'll keep you updated on that. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us on Midday.